Did you know that global energy-related carbon dioxide emission rose by 6% in 2021 to 36.3 billion tons? That's like their highest ever level so far. And it'll keep increasing if you don't take immediate action like right now.
Based on the global greenhouse gas emissions data by the US EPA, global carbon emissions from fossil fuels have significantly increased since the 19th century. Since 1970, carbon dioxide emissions have increased by about 90%, with emissions from fossil fuel combustion and industrial processes contributing about 78% of the total greenhouse gas emissions increase from 1970 to 2011.
As many of us have already known, one of the most common things that uses fossil fuels as a source of energy is our vehicle. For example, based on the WRI Indonesia, a single car produces an average of 0.27 kilograms of carbon dioxide per kilometer. And now try to multiply it by 1 billion, which is an estimated amount of cars in the world right now. So how do we exactly completely stop the production of carbon emissions on our transportation?
One of the most simple but significant ways to do that is to opt for an eco-friendly way to transport. The most common ones are biking and walking. Both of them do not produce any carbon emission, due to the fact that the source of energy used is human power.
And here is where ZECO2 comes in. ZECO2 is an app that lets you track how many carbon emissions you've avoided producing by walking or riding a bike to transport instead of riding a fossil-fueled vehicle. As a start, this could be used as a school program where the school could give out rewards as an appreciation for students that are topping the ranking leagues. And we'll get into that one in a minute.
So how does the app work?
Okay, firstly, when you log into the app, it'll ask you to enter your name or identity. Next, you'll choose which alternative you're going to use. Are you going for a walk or a bike? Then you'll need to input your destination. That allows the app to track the distance and calculate the average amount of carbon dioxide that will supposedly be released if you're taking a vehicle that produces carbon emissions. You'll get a point based on the calculation results because the bigger it is, the more carbon dioxide you're preventing from releasing. The more often you use ZECO2 and the further you travel, the more points you'll obtain. That means you'll gradually rise up to a higher league rank. The higher you go, the more people will see you and be motivated to do the same thing. And of course, maybe you can do a little bit of flexing and pat yourself in the back too.
We can make big changes by taking small steps.